Hi, I'm Joe Giordano, Chief Content Director at Aftermarketer Club. Today, for our In the Pits expert interview series, we're going to be talking about how automotive industry companies can benefit from search engine marketing. Our guest today is Kent Lewis. Kent is president of Anvil Media. Anvil Media is a search engine marketing agency that specializes in search engine optimization, pay-per-click management, online reputation management, and social media marketing services. We want to welcome Kent by starting off with this question. What are some of the common elements of search engine marketing?
Oh, well, first of all, thanks for having me. I hope to be able to help the automotive industry as we have at Anvil and Formic Media. So the most common elements of search marketing are there's really two basic buckets, search engine optimization or SEO, and that is the art and science of getting your site to rank for relevant keywords in Google search results. And the second major component is paid search, what we call pay-per-click, or PPC for short, and that is the art of and science of buying certain keywords so that your ads only display on those keywords and you only pay for those ads when somebody clicks through to your website. So in some circles, SEM or search engine marketing is synonymous with the paid aspect of search, pay-per-click, but in my world, that's like saying marketing is synonymous with advertising or PR or any one bucket when I don't think that's the case. So really, SEO and pay-per-click are the key elements. Of course, social media is playing a much greater role in that as Google tunes up its algorithm.
Mm-hmm. Okay, and why should businesses pay attention to search engine marketing, versus a lot of the other channels out there?
Well, it's a good question. The reason why any and all companies, irrespective of their industry, need to stay focused on or put attention to search engine marketing is because everybody uses Google. A small amount of people use Bing, Yahoo, even YouTube as a search engine. But that's where customers search. And when you search, you're looking for information or you're looking for product to buy. So you're hitting people when you are optimizing your site or buying search ads, you're actually hitting people when they have intent to purchase. And so it's very little waste. It's much more cost effective than a print ad or other forms of media. Not to say that traditional marketing doesn't. It all works well when you integrate it. But for the most part, there's a reason newspapers are losing circulation and laying people off.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I mean, probably one of the major reasons newspapers are losing circulation is because of things like smartphones and tablet computers. You can, look at USA Today on the iPad now. So, I mean, with tablet computers and smartphones, how is that affecting search engine marketing?
Tremendous. The search volume through mobile phones is increasing drastically. Millions and millions of searches a day. In fact, 20% of searches on mobile have a local intent. 20% of all searches have a local intent, which is important for the retail side of automotive. But also, if you look at how mobile commerce is expected to hit, this holiday season is going to be record mobile sales. So people are not only searching using their phone, they're buying, and that includes tablets. In fact, there's a lot more e-commerce happening on tablets because they're more intuitive to purchase on. So, it's funny you mentioned USA Today on a tablet. Basically, newspapers are just going to have to change their delivery methods. It's not like people don't consume information. They're just changing the way that they choose to use it or digest it and receive it. So companies have to address that digital preference and optimize their websites so they are seen when people are doing a search on their phone, on their tablet, and on their desktop or laptop.
Okay. And kind of shifting gears here, what are some of the most important search marketing tips? Maybe, high level, top one or two.
Well, I'd say the most important tips I would look at in terms of search marketing is concerned, best practices. On the organic side of search, there are the three C's of SEO, or the three C's of search engine optimization, are content, code, and credibility. So in terms of ever wanting to rank and generating visibility and visitors to your site and phone calls or sales or orders, you need to have relevant content. I had a client that has exotic car tours around the U.S. and they wanted to rank for Supercar Canada, and I asked, well, do you have any content? I don't see any content on your site that mentions Canada or supercars.
Hmm.
So how do you think you're going to rank for that? So the content is key. You have to have relevant content. So if you sell exhaust, you better have a lot of content about exhausts. That might include FAQs, product descriptions, how-tos. That can be videos, images, not just text. And then the code part of the three C's is a readable website that Google can understand and index. So if your site is in Flash or animation or it's heavy images, Google doesn't understand images. You can tell them this is an image of an aftermarket exhaust for a BMW, but it doesn't trust that as much as the text on the page itself saying this is an exhaust for a BMW. So the code has to be indexable. And the last part is credibility. And this is the hardest part. That means that you have to have sites, credible sites within the industry linking to your site saying this is a legitimate retailer, manufacturer, wholesaler, distributor of XYZ part or product. And without those inbound links and mentions and citations of your brand or your website, you will not rank, simply put. So the three C's together, good content, clean code, and exceptional credibility through links and mentions in social media will get you to rank. So that's good for organic search, natural listings. For paid search, it's all about having custom copy. So choosing AdWords, creating choosing keywords like BMW exhaust, creating an ad around that. We have 10% off or free shipping on our BMW exhaust. And when you click through on that ad, you better have a landing page that has BMW exhaust options on it, or you'll get penalized. So carrying what we call the scent through, which is from keyword to copy to landing page on your website, you have to carry that keyword phrase or that product all the way through, or you're going to lose people, and Google will penalize you, which means you either lose visibility or you pay 2 to 3 times as much as the next guy. So those are a couple basic tips.
Okay. And, one of the questions that people are probably asking themselves is, is this something that they can do on their own, or is this something that, they should hire outside help for?
Well, as a third party vendor and a partner of SEMA that provides search marketing services, I would say, outsourcing is always a good answer for our pocketbooks. But the reality is, if you have the time and the interest, there are tons of books, blogs, conferences where you can learn this stuff, including the online marketing conference at SEMA. But you may not want to wait a year. You can do their online classes online at, I believe it's SEMA University. We have white papers and articles and a blog on our website at Anvil Media. But at the end of the day, the value proposition I provide or suggest to almost any automotive company of any size is come to an expert like us that live and breathe search every day. I've got 16 people here that are world class at what they do. We will build the plan. We will help implement the plan and instantly move you up in the rankings and build you a roadmap. And then you can take it on in-house. We can train, we can hand it over, or we can keep managing it. The reason we have 30 to 50 clients ongoing is that we generate an ROI, meaning if they spend $1 for us to manage search, we're generating $3 to $10 in revenue in return. So we pay for ourselves. And if we don't, we shouldn't be doing it. So if you do decide to outsource, there are a lot of steps to making sure they're the right people, but in the end, no matter how good they are, they have to pay for themselves. This is not advertising where we give you creative and we don't ever know if it worked and you hope you like the creative. This is everything we do is managed based on revenue or leads or conversions. So there should be an ROI, and you should hold your internal teams accountable for that as well if you're managing it in-house.
Okay. And, I think we could both agree that search engine marketing success is critical for most businesses. We had a lot of great tips on today's interview, so be sure to apply these tips, to improve your results. I'm Joe Giordano, Chief Content Director of Aftermarketer Club. Feel free to subscribe to our YouTube channel as well as our blog for more expert interviews. Thanks for watching, and we'll talk to you again soon.